You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With Vegeta now having to reach a new level of power following his training with the Grand Priest, the battle between Merno and Vegeta now begins to intensify. As seen on the previous manga chapter video, Merno had not only informed Vegeta about the usage and the meaning behind his portals, but also wants to reassure Vegeta that this next battle is going to be his last, as right now Vegeta puts everything on the line in unleashing a power never before seen by the Prince of All Saiyans. But the question is, will Vegeta have enough power to hold himself at bay in putting Merno down for good, or is Merno simply toying with Vegeta in only having to lead him on to further his game down the line? As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Kai Universe 13 manga chapter special, with Vegeta having to be at his absolute strongest in charging directly at Merno, the first thing that Vegeta goes on to tell Merno is, "You will get exactly what's coming to you." Right before proceeding to kick Merno directly in the face, he follows up by telling him, "For everything you've said and done, I will give you my all," because this is what Merno has been asking for in Vegeta for such a long time, ever since the beginning, right? If you guys have been following through all of the chapters, then you would know that Merno is not only looking to find the strongest in Universe 7, but is also looking to have his revenge on the Omni King, revenge on his father, but also wants to test Vegeta in a very weird way. Being the fact that Merno at any time could simply kill Vegeta, he chooses not to because he wants to see how far he can go, as only then Merno goes on to say to himself, he's much better now than how he was before. This is great! As Vegeta continues to literally eviscerate Merno all throughout the landscape. Keep in mind, there's nobody on planet Earth, right? Merno had grabbed everyone on Earth and teleported them elsewhere. So the only living things on the planet right now are Vegeta, Super Buu, Golden Frieza, and Merno. And being the fact that Vegeta is in pursuit of Merno, he then went along to tell him, "Fight back, clown," as he then proceeds to go on ahead and knocking Merno back down onto the ground. Right as he does so, he went along to ask, "Looking for someone, Merno? Heads up," right before delivering a bone-rattling shot that sends the angel down onto the ground. I know what you might be thinking. Where in the world is Vegeta getting this power to compete with a former angel of a destroyed universe? But the thing is, Vegeta was momentarily training with the Grand Priest, so depending on the length itself, Vegeta had gotten considerably stronger. So I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below if you guys think that this is logical for Vegeta to receive a small amount of training with the Grand Priest that now had led him to compete against Merno. And with Merno literally being knocked into a giant crater, what Vegeta ends up doing is going back down inside of the crater that he knocked Merno in, and as Merno is just laying there badly wounded, he then went along to comment my, but Vegeta literally grabs him by the face and telling him, "Enough talking. You said enough to me as it is, Angel," right before forcing him right through the dirt itself, as Vegeta literally drags Merno the Angel right through the planet and back into it. So Vegeta is such a beast that he is dragging this angel by the face into the ground, through the planet, and back into it over and over and over and over again. Vegeta isn't playing any games. The angel wanted war, and now he's getting exactly that. So I love the level of brutality and the fact that Vegeta knows that nobody's on the planet, so he's taking this opportunity to thrash the angel all around the earth. As only then, once they come back onto the surface, Super Buu goes on to comment, Vegeta is going too far. Just because there is nobody left on the planet doesn't give him the right to go and destroy the entire planet to prove a point. And with Frieza standing there in silence, Super Buu continues, he's pushing it. Although he's beating Merno's ass, it's still putting the entire Earth at risk of it being fully destroyed. And with Vegeta so casually throwing Merno's carcass into a hole, as Merno is falling, he then went along to comment, "You amaze me, Vegeta. This is the true gift of the gods." But Vegeta doesn't care, because the first thing Vegeta does is raise his energy up even more in condensing all of this power into one singular attack, with Vegeta then unmercifully just firing shots from the sky as it hits Merno down below. The other clone Merno is watching from a distance as he went along to comment, "That's right, Vegeta. Kill the other Merno for me." As on the angel's hand we get to see how now, at long last, the crest that Merno had wanted to be completed for quite some time now has come full circle. It's now complete, and with the crest now complete, Merno went along to state, "At last, the crest is whole. My full power has been restored. I didn't think he'd be able to kill the other me, so this was Merno's plan the entire time." Keep in mind, as he stated in the previous manga chapters, Merno outed himself a long time ago. Merno told Buu, Merno told Frieza, Merno told Vegeta, "Hey listen, it doesn't matter if you kill me, it's only going to fulfill the crest that I need to be completed, that way I can have my full power restored and thus go after Zeno." As meanwhile, somewhere in space we get to see how another Merno is standing on top of a planet as he goes on to comment, "My plan is going exactly as I expected it to be. With the crest complete and my power restored, I will soon go into the second phase of my plan. Vegeta has improved a lot in such a short time, but it doesn't matter. He will soon understand where he stands in this game." And I love the condescending nature behind Merno, because this is all a game. This has been a game ever since the beginning. So to have this angel hold such a grudge against Zeno for wiping out Universe 13 that he's willing to do anything, even manipulate mortals into thinking they're winning, just to have his crest complete to kill the Omni King, really goes as far as to show the deceptive nature of this character. Merno then goes on to tell Vegeta, "You surely do know how to leave a lasting impression, Vegeta. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. You've proven to me the growth of your power. I was wrong about my old man," referencing of course to the Grand Priest. "It turns out that he can actually get something right from time to time. You did what I wanted." As he steps through one of the portals, he only then continues, "Remember when I told you that I was only warming up? I was. And now that my full power has been restored, I'll show you. But not here. I actually have a much better place in mind for us to continue this battle of ours. Now that my crest is whole, you will begin to understand why I waited for this moment while fighting you, mortal. I don't want you to miss out on what I've been telling you this entire time. So allow me to bring us to a better place. It should be very entertaining. I hope all of you are ready for what's about to happen. I told you from the very beginning that you never really had a chance against me. And I'm about to prove it to you." As only then Merno creates a portal above Vegeta, and what he ends up doing is taking Vegeta, he takes Golden Frieza, he takes Super Buu, and he ends up bringing them somewhere out in deep space, because that's where he wants to settle this. He wants to bring them out there because, once again, he has a point to prove and he's willing to prove it here. As only then Merno goes on to tell everyone, "This is more like it. Here is where I spawned most of my clones. The silence of this place adds a very touching tone to this battle of ours, wouldn't you say? This is where we will continue and ultimately end our battle. A place far beyond life. Do you feel it? The emptiness of space echoing throughout your bodies. This should be great." Although, as he then gazes out into the stars, I will admit, I enjoy losing myself here among the stars. It's something I find very settling. It's quiet, it's empty, it gives me a chance to think. The perfect place to look back and reflect on. What a beauty it is, as Superboo goes on to comment, "You seem like such a happy person, aren't you?" Well, this won't bring you any happiness. Fighting us 3-on-1 won't be easy even for you, and you know it. So, Boo is insinuating that right now they're all about to gang up on him, and although he is an angel, even he's going to have a difficult time fighting them all, knowing the fact that they could kill him, it just won't be easy. As only then Merno is reminded and having to comment, "Ah, I see the error of my ways. I brought the other two along with you, Vegeta. No matter. I will correct this mistake then." As he then extends his hand towards the others, he then goes on to comment, "Now, you two, hold still. This will only take a second. I intend to do this alone." As he then levitates Frieza and Boo above Vegeta and himself, he then goes on to comment, "Now don't get in my way. You two will stay up there. You're annoying me, so you can watch as I battle and kill Vegeta." As Boo gets agitated, he goes on to reply, "Not if I have anything to say about that. We're done playing your stupid games. This is the end of you, Merno." And the second Superboo tries to swoop on in attacking Merno, he is then halted as he ends up getting slapped back as he's trying to figure out what the heck is going on, as only then Boo is putting his face and arms against something, as he only then comments, "What? What the hell is this supposed to be? A shield? But I can't see it. But it's there. He's keeping us out on purpose. I can't do anything." As Frieza comments, "You've got to be joking, right?" So Merno created this wall or this barrier to purposely keep out Boo and Frieza while he wages war against Vegeta, and with Boo and Frieza really trying to figure out what to do, Frieza then immediately steps in as he goes on to tell Boo, "Of course you lack the power to break through. Stand aside, Majin. Let me show you how it's done." As Frieza unleashes a massive ki blast at the barrier, all of a sudden, with Frieza and Boo standing there, they realize that they can't destroy Merno's shield. And with Boo and Frieza having to approach it, Majin Buu then went along to comment, "There's no way. Is this thing indestructible? We barely even scratched it. There's gotta be a way inside of it." As Merno goes on to comment, "You idiots can't do anything to destroy it, so don't even bother trying. I made sure for this shield to hold itself off against you, especially the pink one. Your dirty tricks won't work this time, so try as you like. You'll only tire yourselves out before you can even put a dent in it. It's like I said, you stay right there while I finish what I started with Vegeta." So this shield, seemingly enough, cannot be broken by neither Frieza or Superboo. As only then Merno goes back to Vegeta, he goes on to tell him, "Now Vegeta, there is nobody to disturb us or get in our way. I've longed for this. You truly are impressive, but your time is over now, mortal. I'll admit you've become so powerful since our meet. So strong, in fact, that I know you aren't like those idiots watching, so I know you won't use any dirty tricks to win. Just raw power and ambition. You are one of a kind, warrior. I'll give you that much. You fought me with your own power and not with the power of others. I always found that to be very annoying about those who use dirty tricks to win. But you are very different. So because of this, I have a request that I would like to ask of you going forward from here on in. I would like for you to only use your fists to fight me. We will have a more aggressive and close-up kind of battle." As Merno then gets into fighting position, he tells Vegeta, "So what do you say? Let's finish what we started," as the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, we are going to have the next manga chapter fully translated in English on the channel in just about 2 days, so if you guys want to find out what happens involving Golden Frieza, Superboo, Vegeta, Merno, Goku, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications. That way you guys can be alerted on your PCs and your phones whenever that video is going to be posted. Also, I am currently working with a few fellow artists in creating a side story involving Merno and some of the other gods of destruction, which also include a special fusion fight that I plan to put out sometime during the summer, so be on the lookout for that. And be sure to slap this video with a big fat like if you guys are enjoying this series so far, because Merno, although an angel, comes off very deceptive in the fact that if you guys have missed out some of the previous manga chapters, as you guys can see on screen, then I do encourage you guys to watch those videos, because although most of them are dialogue and some of them include fighting, it really gives you a backstory about Merno and how deceptive and evil he is, in the fact that he's willing to mess with someone mentally and then break them down physically, that gives him superiority over everyone else, and the fact that he has these portals that are essentially hacks that he could use to transfer matter, particles, energy, give off energy, take away energy, create life. This dude is an absolute freak of nature, and the fact that he has other clones that are just as strong as him, just as wise as him, he's a dangerous, dangerous villain. And I know that a lot of people want to see Merno actually be adapted in Dragon Ball Super, the anime and manga, but I have a question for all of you, which is, who do you guys like better? Do you guys like Moro better or Merno better? At least, who do you guys think is better, Moro or Merno? And my second question is, do you guys believe that the power scaling in this manga is completely broken, in the fact that Vegeta at max probably had a couple of hours of training with the Grand Priest? So with such a boost like that, would you guys say that it's fair to put him above an angel for him to just beat up Merno the way he is? And if this was real, if you had to scale this in the way Super would, where would you guys place Vegeta now? Would he be above Blue Gogeta? Would he be above Jiren? Would he be below the angels? I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below, and I really love the interactions between Frieza and Buu, in the fact that this is Super Buu, right? This is Super Buu with Gohan absorbed, Piccolo absorbed, Tien absorbed, Krillin absorbed, the Android 17 and 18 absorbed, Gotenks absorbed, everybody. So he's everyone in one, and he's so powerful yet very weak when compared to Merno in stature. So I cannot wait to present the next manga chapter to you guys. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys are not following me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, then those links will be located down below. I do encourage you guys to follow me on those platforms. It really means a lot to me, and some of the money that I am making, I'm commissioning people for coloring this thing, so that's why you guys have probably noticed that some of these things are now in color, and I'm paying people to actually color these things for you guys to make it more entertaining and to have that come to life, and I want to thank you all so much for that. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. The next manga chapter is going to be insane. If you guys have missed out some of the previous manga chapters, then I do encourage you guys to go down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist. On that playlist, you guys will find literally hundreds upon hundreds of different Dragon Ball fan mangas for your enjoyment, created by the community itself from all around the world, and it's all because of you guys. Not because of me, it's because of you. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys a lot. I want to get your feedback down below. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing you all later, guys. Take it easy and have a great day. Peace! And the quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes, but Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!